Welcome everyone to today's tutorial on the Commander on Deck system. This allows commanders to display their success on the battlefield through monitoring their PPT while they're on the battlefield. Participants can claim participation to be added to the weekly raffle and also compete on the leaderboards. What I'm going to do today is show you how to do both leadership and participation on this system. So first up is going to be leadership. You're going to head over to the sanctumrall.com, which kind of looks like this. If you browse down the page, you'll see the SOR Commander on Deck. Now these claim lead buttons won't be there unless you go to your profile. So you go to the account settings, you'll travel down, and inside here you will find Commander right here. So you'll check that off, you'll submit changes, and that will take you back to the sanctumrall.com. And here you go. So you're back on this. To lead an event, all you got to do is click Claim Lead. Now you have options here: green borderland, red borderland, blue borderland, eternal battlegrounds, and roaming. I like to do roaming because I tend to wander between all borderlands, so you'll basically do one. Roaming in this situation. So here we have related event. If you schedule an event ahead of time, you can select this out of the drop down. Otherwise, it's a pickup event. The zone, you'll be able to change this if last minute you decide, hey, I don't want to do that. And then your purpose. You can have a designated map force, roaming unit, havoc unit, or guild group. The different colors of this drop down symbolize the commander tag you should be wearing. The blues defend the map, and they stay on one map. Roaming units typically are red, havoc units are purple, and guild groups are yellow. And then you set the length of time. Always overcompensate. So if you're going to run an event and it's probably going to be about 2 hours, set it for 3. Because that way you can just check out whenever you're done. Otherwise, it'll expire and then it'll timestamp itself based on where your timer was up. So if you end up going over, you're going to get shortchanged on points. So next, you have the passcode. This is the code that you'll be passing out into zone chat. So make sure to make a note of that. And then you're going to click Start Command. This is going to take you to this page, where again you've got your passcode. And here you got a nice macro that you're able to just copy and paste directly in the game. And that will tell people how to register and claim the participation on Sanctum Rall. So now if you go back to the sanctumrall.com and look on the home page, you'll see your little name here. And it'll tell you how many participants you have. That's how many people have activated their participation code. So I believe that covers the registration process and getting that event set up. Now at the end of the event, you'll have post leadership statistics. Now being my event has probably run about a minute, maybe 2. It's not going to be very impressive. We're going to go back to our web browser and you'll see this end event button. You just click this at the end of your event and then you'll be presented with this little summary of what you did. So when I started, it was at 88 PPT. When I ended, it was at 117 PPT. So the change of my time on battlefield was 29 PPT. After 24 hours, it will correctly address your leadership score, and this will be based on how many people claimed your event. If you had nobody claimed, you won't get any points. If you had one person claimed, you'll get 10% of your points. If you have 10 people claimed, you will get 100% of your points. But this is just kind of a little summary to show you what you accomplished while you were on the battlefield. Now if we go back to the home page, the next portion is going to be your leadership profile. So say that you want to see how well you did. So basically click up on your name up in the top left and you'll scroll down, and on your page you'll have this nice little leadership profile. So inside here it'll tell you your total scores, and then it'll tell you your average. So you can see that for my profile, the average PPT change is 53 points. My total leadership score is 53,636 at the moment. And then you can also, up here, you'll see how many commendations you've earned. That's how many people have basically given you a good job, pat on the back, however you want to put it. And then it tells you your total battle fought, the amount of time that you spent on deck. Down, and you can basically look through here, down underneath that, you'll find all the comments that people have written about you. So you build up quite a long list as you lead more and more events. Mine has been running for almost 6 months now, so it's pretty long. But yours will equally get as long over time. So that's pretty much how you do that. Now, next we have participation. So for participation, you're going to have that code, and you're going to head back to the sanctumrall.com. And up in the top left, you'll see claim participation. That's not my code. So 668612. And this is going to be expired because it's a bogus code. But you'll basically just fill in the code, click claim, and as you can see, it says it's no longer available. You're only able to claim a event for 24 hours. So 24 hours after the event took place, you're no longer able to claim it. So you have to claim it pretty much during the event, directly after the event, sometimes a few minutes, up to a day after the event. If you wait more than a day, you won't be able to claim. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is leaderboards. This is a handy little page on sanctumrall.com. You're able to view the commander leaderboard right here on top. So you have your all-time top 10 PPT, your monthly and your weekly. This basically shows you the people on Sanctum who are gaining the most points each week. Here you have dedicated, which is based on hours. And down here you have leaderships scores, which is how many commendations you've earned. So down below you'll have a nice sortable list. You can click on any one of these headings and sort it to your heart's content. And that's pretty much the leadership side. For participants, you can come up here and click on participants, and then you have the same thing except from the participants angle, how much time you spent on the battlefield, how many total events have you participated in. So you see Jovi has done 290 events. And then again, you got your sortable list right there, so that you can see how you stack up against everyone else on the server. So the last part of today's tutorial is raffles. These raffles take place every Friday at reset. There are two types of raffles. The first of which is the basic raffle. Down here you'll see a blue box and 3 silver boxes. These are a weekly raffle that takes place every week. Guaranteed winners. We have a commander award, which you can get one of many prizes for that are helpful to commanders, like siege weapons or foods that you can feed your troops. Then you have your weekly World v World participant. These are for people that join the commander on deck. These are exotic weapons. Pretty much any exotic weapon under 25 gold will appear in the silver award vault. Then you have a weekly new SRR member. This is for the newest registered users of the site. For the first month that you're a new registered member, you have a chance of winning one of those awards. And then for the weekly SOR member, this is just for logging in the website and checking in and seeing how you're doing. You can win one of these silver awards. Now up here we have 2 monthly awards. These are gold awards, are good for a full set of exotic armor. And those are awarded every month on the 1st. Now up here we have our realm rewards. Now this is a special raffle that's designed around how well our server does each week. So the higher our score, the more of these extra bonus raffles unlock. So right here, we're up to 100,000. We have the tier 1 silver rewards. This is again a exotic weapon, under 25 gold. You have a gold reward for 200,000 points earned, and that is the full set of exotic armor. Then you have your platinum reward, which is an exotic or mini pet or something that's worth more than 25 gold. Then tier 4 for 400,000. Now you got to do a lot of killing to get here, but this will get you your ascended rewards. This is essentially all the crafting materials you need to craft an ascended weapon. So this can be, you know, a weapon or armor, however you want it. You'll basically pick from the inscriptions, and show you that real quick. So like here, we have all these different inscriptions. You can choose which one you want, and then you just choose the 2 crafting materials to go with it, and that will allow you to choose your ascended set. And then all you have to do is arrange it. And then we have our pre-course cursor rewards for 500,000. Now the Sanctum Rall server has only hit 500,000 once in our history. That was in our very early days, so it's not very common, but most likely the scale will slide down as we get more and more things available. So like right now we have 5 precursors available, and if, say, we were to hit 500,000, that would be one of the prizes you can get. So for the silver, I'll show you a little bit here. There are a total of 445 different exotic weapons that you can get. This list goes on and on and on and on and on forever. So definitely check it out. You can head over to sanctumrall.com, click on any one of these 5 buttons to see the prizes that you can potentially win. Again, I am Ethan Foglata. You can reach me at foglata.2506. That's FOGHLADHA.2506 anytime if you have any questions. Thank you for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you on Sanctum of Rall.